pulled high in the air out to left field. Marte on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. It seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
5-2 the final score tonight. St. Louis used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Tanner Roark earned his 9th win of the year. John Brebbia wraps it up for the save, his 6th. So that's a wrap here tonight for Mark the Road.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. David Hooper will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
The right fielder.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. Heading out towards shallow right.
2-2-2.
Smith is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Stepping in, Chester Smith. He went deep in the contest last night.
Chester Smith.
Here we go now. One at a time.
First offering on its way. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in my early days.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, David Hooper. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
David Hooper.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
Well, you don't see that all the time. Pitcher deep in the count, 0-2, and D-Rose still manages to sneak out a base hit on an 0-2 count.
You know what? He never lost his toe hold there, Dan. He seemed like he wanted to hit. He was aggressive. He battled and was able to be rewarded with a nice base hit.
Right side. Wong is there. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the forced to settle. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Here comes the right fielder. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Pirates, but they lead it 4-1. In now, Chester Smith. He reached on a single in his first try.
Chester Smith.
Pitch on the way. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. So 1 run here on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Pirates 4 and the Cardinals 2. 7th inning ready to roll, and stepping up as the shortstop, Eric Sogard.
Eric Sogard.
Hey, all right, here we go now. Hey, nobody.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Smith is there, and he has it for the out. Bottom of the inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Chester Smith.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 42 on the season as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
He hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
Here's Starling Marte.
Now batting, left fielder, Starling Marte.
What's up here? Good strikeout.
Ready on 1 and 2. This one skied out toward right. Smith is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Stepping up now, Chester Smith. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
That last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Line drive to left. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Runners on the move for second. Grounded weakly to the left. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Now batting, second baseman.
So striding in, Tommy Edman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Right guy, right place. Need you here.
The 1-2. Now both runners are breaking. Popped him up. Here comes Marte. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
Oh, man, that's a total brain cramp out there on the bases. He might have thought it was going to get down, but you've got to be sure. Instead, they double him off, and that really changes this inning. Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Pittsburgh Pirates led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Jamison Taillon earns his team leading 11th win. Kyle Crick earns the save out of the bullpen, his 31st of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the St. Louis Cardinals. Get ready for Cardinals baseball next. Zach Davies will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
So coming to the plate, Gregory Polanco. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
Pulled toward right center field. Smith is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Chester Smith. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
Fantastic season all the way around. Not only did this guy just get on base by base hits, but he also leads the league in slugging percentage, so he's up there doing a lot of damage.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Reynolds is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Striding in once again, Pedro Severino.
28, Pedro Severino.
Hey, let's turn 2, huh?
Hit the other way out toward right field. Smith will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Digging in next will be Starling Marte. Head-to-head numbers against Zach Davies. He carries a .310 batting average. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Heading out toward shallow right. Smith will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Digging in to try it again, Chester Smith. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Oh, big guy. See you drive it right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Marte. He gets there, and that's the second out. At the plate, Chester Smith. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Smith.
Attaboy.
Here's the first pitch to him. line towards center field.
Come on, you're scoring. You're scoring.
Reynolds has it for out number 3. Cards strand a couple. They trail it here 2-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up Starling Marte.
The left fielder, Starling Marte.
The 0-1 on its way. Hit in the air to right field. Smith is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. So 2 gone here in the Pittsburgh 8th, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. Now the 2-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Smith will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates, but they're on top 2-0. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Severino.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Smith will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Pirates strand a couple. They're up 2-0. Settling in now, Chester Smith, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
Here's a line drive. Look at this. This could change everything. 1 run is scored. Here's the tying run to score. And the winning run will score as they walk off with a 3-2 victory.
Wow, that's an at-bat he'll remember for a long, long time. Bases loaded and drives in all 3 to win this thing by 1 run. He's being mobbed by his teammates, and he deserves to be. What a finish.
Fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game, and the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Yeah, he was a clutch hitter when it mattered. Ended up driving in 3 runs, and they were all 3 important runs to drive in. Without him, this would have really been a different game.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The St. Louis Cardinals came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Alex Reyes wins out of the bullpen his 9th victory of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
St. Louis Cardinals, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base.